Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to KingPittdawg Racing. I am Kevin, and we're here for a brief update here. I just went to sign on earlier tonight, and it was running an update, so I wanted to come in and just kind of quickly review the progress we've made here. Those of you watching for the first time, this is Gran Turismo 7. This is the world map. This is basically the main screen now. Where you're going to kind of figure out what you do, and just to kind of go over everything. You see we've got a target there on the world circuit, so what it does is it kind of guides you through things. Main important things are the cafe here. This is kind of like where you go to take care of like certain challenges and things like that and get things unlocked. So when you first start, you don't have a lot of things locked here. So but right now we're working on this cafe here, and you see you open up the menu book per se, and you go right here to the world circuits, and here it'll tell you here. This is a good car to use. Right here it tells you basically. So there's a lot in it for things like that. So that's why the target, if we go back here to the first page, you see the little target thing. I just figured out what that was the other day. Somebody told me that, but it's up here. See, it's right there. So that's basically the same thing. So basically that's like your next challenge. So you go into the world circuits, and in this case, you're going to go to Europe, because we're talking about France. So if you look right now, nothing is highlighted, but you can go down here and look at the bottom. It says European Sunday Cup, the 2 I've gotten. And then you can see down at the bottom available event races and all of these here. Lago Maggiore, Group 3, Goodwood, Brands Hatch. And I'm trying to remember, because I don't remember where I was last time.
Good morning, just waiting for a load at work.
Good morning. Yeah, I actually came home and crashed after a pretty long day, busy day, stressful day. So I wanted to get up here, and then it was downloading, so I couldn't do anything. But it got the update. I haven't seen any information on it. But I'm pretty sure Alsace is the one we got to run. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Alsace, because I was trying to win the race, even though I got the points for it. So yeah, so I'm not going to run any races today. I'm just kind of reviewing everything here. So right here, down here, this is what I was missing right here. This is the page I missed before. So we got the Petit Course de France. So what it's going to do is tell you where to go. There's 2 races here at Alsace. One is the village, and then the reverse. So I don't think I have one of those. We'll have to go buy one of those, I guess. Let's go buy a McGann trophy. Okay, so going back to the main screen here, for those of you who haven't used it yet or are still working on the initial parts, let's just go across the board here. I'm going to stop up here at the top corner, the License Center. So you go into the License Center, and you go through your different licenses. So B license here is segments, and the first thing obviously they're going to teach you is starting and stopping. You do it with a slow car, which was my first car I bought, the Demio or Mazda 2 or Yaris, whatever you want to call it, and then the GTO or the Mitsubishi 3000 GT here in the USA, North America, I think. And then you go on to the Koppen. These were a lot easier than the last time, because I've got a wheel now, and pretty much didn't really struggle with any of these. I was just trying to figure out the nuances of the new physics engine. So those who have not played yet, there is definitely a new physics engine. Everything's a little bit different. It definitely feels more like a real car and a true sim now. Maybe a little exaggerated in some cases. But then this A license here, these went pretty well. I don't think I really struggled with any of these. Even the dirt, which I usually struggle with. So the ones I really struggled with were the new tracks, well, not new, but I mean the old tracks that came back from after a hiatus from not only GT Sport but some other versions as well. So we got, this was the B license, and again we're getting into faster cars here, and these went pretty well, if I remember right. This one took me a little bit because it's dirt. This car I've been driving, so that one went pretty fast. This one in the Taken wasn't bad. It was just weird getting used to not using any sort of shifting or anything with that car. So it took a little bit of getting used to there. This took me a little bit because I wasn't used to this car. This thing was not too bad, actually, because that was that huge new test course.
Copying update file.
Cool. Yeah. See, I got through mine, and then I was busy cleaning up my mess from earlier and stuff. So, then Trial Mountain here was the final exam on this one, and that was again getting used to the actual what course it was and where it was. So, so that wasn't too bad. Whoop! Oh, dangnabbit. I couldn't find my cursor. Maybe I just wasn't looking right. Okay, so we did National A, International A, and then International A. We're getting into better, more performance cars, and it took a little bit to get a couple of these golds. I don't remember which ones. The Supra I was used to driving this, but not at D4, so that took a little adjustment. And this one, I'm still working on gold, and this thing has been extremely frustrating.
I crushed your time on a few of the license tests.
I don't doubt that at all. Yeah, some of my, as long as I got gold, I really was, I limited myself, because I would sit there and go and go and go and go and get a 10th here or a 1,000th there. So I limited myself to, once I got gold, one shot, unless I was really having fun, then I might try it 2 or 3 times, but one shot to get a faster time. And then if I did, I did. It wasn't such a big deal. So then we went on to the Super License, which I completely struggled at high speed ring with that Aventador, because you had to get, the time was pretty ridiculous. And I spent a lot of time on that one before I figured it out. And again, that was dealing with the physics engine change. This Ferrari one, Monza's not a good track for me, but I did that one about 4 or 5 tries. So that wasn't too bad. This one, I
was watching the feed.
One more time. The goal was to limit myself, so. And then this one, I think I did pretty good on that one. This one, I kind of figured that one. This took me a while to get used to Trial Mountain. This I was surprisingly, that was like ridiculous. When I first did it, I'm like, how the hell am I going to do that? But the car just sticks, so you just got to send it. That one I did pretty good on. The Zonda, once I figured that line out, got that one figured out pretty decent. Deep Forest took a little bit of adjustment, but once I figured out how to make that corner right down there, that it wasn't too bad. This one is going to be hard to get gold on. I'll work on that over the course of time, but I'm just happy to get my Super License now. That was a tough one. You got to look for the dry line on there, and there are some parts of the track you got to coast at more or less, because the track is fully wet. Otherwise, it's damp.
My new name is Burner Profile. I was Detmit 1492 on Jeep Sport.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, alright. Well, that makes sense. Alright, so going into used cars, which is something I think you're going to have to check every day. I didn't come on at all yesterday because it was just too long of a day, but the used car section is basically a chance for you to get the older cars. And you can see here, it changes. This has changed. A lot of the same cars, but it has changed day to day here. And I don't know what they mean by the limited stock. I don't know if they do so many worldwide and then they go away for a bit until more come out. But I did buy this car to run one of the challenges. And It ran at stock, I'm pretty sure. Oh, see, I was running the wrong thing. That's what it was. Now I remember. So that's why the bottom menu, pay attention to that bottom menu, because I wasn't here in the World Circuits. I was running the wrong race. Yeah, so I was going in here. So if you look down here, this is the championship. This is what you're doing per the cafe. So this is the one I'm currently at. That's where the target is, right there, the directional thing. Yeah, I kept running this race. Which one was it? This one here. I kept running this Clubman Cup Plus, and you see the best I've got is 4th. There's 5 cars, and I was thinking that was the one for the Tokyo thing, because I didn't even look at I wasn't even looking down low there at this menu, because I was just like, oh, I gotta go to Asia Oceania. So that's, again, learn from my mistakes. And then we also unlocked Brand Central, and you see that little envelope? That's the new that is the new invitation, they call it, where you can be invited to buy a car that's maybe more expensive. See, it tells you where to go right there. You have an invitation, and then you go down and look for your invitation here. And this thing is the Veneno, I think. See, it says invitation. This gives you a time limit on a very special car. Head over to the showroom. So you go over here, and then you find the one with the invitation. So you can buy the Veneno, the 2014. I think this car was normally $5 million. So it's basically like a discount on it. And it may, I don't know, they may take it out completely, but I know this car was in GT Sport. Lambo V12 Vision Gran Turismo. See, that one's only $1 million. It's crazy that some of these cars are only $1 million and some of them are like asinine money. Let's see what the most expensive Lambo is. That is it, I guess. See, it's crazy that you can buy a Group 3 Huracan for $450,000. But, this is very similar layout to GT Sport. Most everything was kind of, I think GT Sport kind of laid the groundwork for this game, and then they've just improved on it from there and added all this extra stuff. So here is Sport Mode, speaking of GT Sport. And then I have not run any online races in this yet. So we got championships, basically they're all at high speed ring. And you got daily races. Right now there's only 2. And then Deep Forest Raceway here. So this says car type specified. This one says road car. So it looks like anything under 295 horse you can run. So you could go in here. But see, I was going to run this, but you have to be 26, 46 pounds or higher. And the choice has got to be hard. So I didn't even have a car that would qualify for this.
Starting my super license right now.
Cool. I'll tell you what. Let me go back there, and I'll tell you some pointers of what I learned. When you start the, let me go back here. This Aventador, don't overdrive it, because it was, I'm trying to remember, you go into the first corner and you don't have to let off. You got to get your right line. Right as you head into the corner, shift up to 7th, and then you got to kind of aim down for the apex, because it will drift out on you coming out, but you should be okay there. And then when you go back to the cut down, you got to shift. You got to shift down to, I think, 4th, but let it coast, and you're almost like trail braking and downshifting at the same time. And then you can get down to the S's. I can't remember what gear we're in the S's where it was ideal. Watch the demo. They're pretty good on that. And the key is, when I slowed myself down was when I finally...
corner and make late apex full throttle.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, stay high, almost out on the paint. In fact, I think sometimes I was out on the paint. But getting the gold was what took me a long time. It didn't take me that long to pass it. It was getting the gold, and that's something I wasn't going to let myself slack on, except on the final licensing exams.
Alright.
Ooh, I had a sneeze fest. Alright, good luck. That Sylvia Spec-R Air was amazingly good at Tsukuba. I think I only drove that like 5 times total, and I went twice trying to get better gold time. So good luck on that one. And then Monza was not bad in the Ferrari. You do need to let it roll a little bit. And then the Supra here at Tokyo was pretty good. Just don't over push it on the turnaround, whatever you call that down there, where you do the whole swing, the whole circle there, basically. And the Yaris was pretty good. Just keep it in higher gear than you might think, is what I remembered. Trial Mountain in the Shelby, just it's a Mustang, so just it is a Shelby, but it is a Mustang, so you got to be careful on throttle. The Super Formula, just trust it. Watch the demo and watch for the shift points, how far they drive it deep, and if you do that and trust it, you'll do fine. The Zonda, I don't remember this one. Interlagos, that one that didn't take me long either. Deep Forest took me a long time to get that, and I don't know, maybe 10 times or more. And then again, finding the dry line is the biggest thing there at Spa. And you just got to be patient. It's so hard for me to be off throttle, but good luck. Alright, so continuing our review, we've got the Scapes, which is very similar to what it was in GT Sport, just laid out a little bit different. You can go to a lot of spots. As you can see, I took one picture of my BRZ I got rid of it was supposed to be a picture of a Lambo. I got rid of it. Yes, actually you can kind of see its wing in the background. Because I couldn't figure out how to completely get rid of the car. So that's pretty straightforward. Taking photos, you can go through all that process. This, I don't know what it is. Actually, I don't know if I've even been in here. Oh, this is Discover. What used to be Discover on GT Sport. Yeah, and I took a couple of race photos, which I never did on... This was the high-speed ring reverse. That's a pretty cool shot. This is the one I like. I like this view. They've got that new camera angle when you're in the car. That's cool as hell. Alright, so then we got the tuning shop down here. Oh, there's known issues updated. I couldn't find that when I first logged in. I was looking for that. So the tuning shop's pretty much Gran Turismo like it used to be. You got the different levels. And pricing. And you basically just go in and add things, and then we've been making a lot of fun about it. Somebody had to have a sense of humor and decide to call the new performance level PP, because we get on here and we talk about our PP all the time. It's I mean, I may be 47 years old, I'm still a kid at heart, so it's like, It's like you can't even hardly say it without a snicker. I told my kids about it. Yeah, they changed it to pee-pee. So you go in and adjust your pee-pee. And my son was like, "Oh, you gotta be." They did not do that. I said they did. Yep, it's called the PP. It stands for performance points, I believe. Yeah, performance points. So basically, it took the place of the old N divisions. So it's a specific number. It's specific to all your tuning, and I like it. I like it. I suppose you could take a, if you did it enough, you could take like a standard car like this that comes with a 400 PP. And make it a 900 pp or something like that. I'm not sure. Can expand your pp. Your pp gets bigger. But then there's GT Auto, which is this. As you saw there, if you look at here, see it tells you main oil excellence, engine excellence, body rigidity excellence. You'll lose that stuff wears over time. So you can do a car wash. So we're in the grade E6, and you know, that I don't know. Some angles I really like it. I mean, I can see the super influence in the quarters, and that's all from the FT1. But the taillights, I don't know, it looks kind of too Honda Civic-y to me. I always liked the Subaru Yoda taillights in the previous gen. I mean, maybe when I see one in person, it'll mean more to me. I'm waiting for them to get one in over at our Toyota store. I'm not sure when they're actually going to be available. So, but anyway, you go in and you can add things. This is basically maintenance. But then you can go back out here, and then you can notice the wheels I already have on there. Obviously, my BBSFS wheels that I have on pretty much every car. You can go and customize your car a little bit. You can do paint, color, custom parts, racing items, other parts, livery editor. Now, I don't see in here where I can import mine, because I've been trying to look for that, but I haven't seen it. I know I had a GR86 livery, so maybe it's load style. Let's try that. My item, shared items. I don't know if anybody has any idea how that works. Please let me know on that. See, nothing's coming up. Open design, and then there's nothing. So maybe create design. Let's try it. I haven't even gone into the livery editor. Oh yeah, it's very similar, but I don't see where I can load it. Yeah, and I looked at the decals, but I heard that you can't transfer the decals from your collection, but your liveries can transfer. I'm not sure if you can modify them either. Wait, what was that? Oh no, it says restore original livery. Okay. Racing items, hood, pin, tow hook, roll cage. That's pretty cool. You can do several different. I did that on one of the cars. But anyway, that's pretty simplified. And then we got multiplayer, which is basically the old lobby, but you can do a 2-player battle too. So this is something probably spending a lot of time for now that I'm part of at least one racing group and possibly joining another. I haven't had a lot of time to mess with that, and I appreciate Timmy O for sending that to me. Thank you if you're watching. Or watch this on a replay. And again, if you're watching this, please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not already, and hit that notification bell. You can check my previous streams. There is a lot of repeat on some of that stuff. So this is your lobby. I don't see the thing before we used to. Okay, wait. Show only room with friends. That's up there now. Okay. So none of my friends are in rooms. Show full rooms. So not a lot of them are up right now. If you look at, this is worldwide, there ain't a lot up. So But well, I'm going to plan on coming on tonight, and we'll come on and see if we can make a little bit more progress. I'm not sure what this in between these two is, that building there. And then there's something way over there that must be events. I think that's what the right over here, the right there, that, can you move this thing? No, I can't move it. That tent, I'm assuming that's events. So we got pretty much everything unlocked except that. The garage now, I've reviewed that with some people. So this is basically a little bit different in that the car's not like sitting in a garage. It sits there and spins for you.
Dealer to unlock.
That's what that is, legendary dealer? Okay. Yeah, so now, okay, so this is the gifts thing. So since I didn't do this the other day, we can do this now. These are your rewards you get. You see the different levels? So when you go in here, you say yes, you receive the gift, and it's going to kind of go through the little kind of show here of what you got going on, and probably going to give me 2,000 credits. It's kind of predictable. Alright, so we got that. So now we'll go to the next one. These are 2-star tickets. So we'll see, receive this gift. This is probably going to be 5,000 credits. Oh, I actually got a car this time. Wow, that's the first time I've gotten a car. Probably because I'm in that car. No, at least I get another Grady 6 to play with.
Rewards of higher value lately.
Well, that's going to put me up on the next level, on the collector level. And that's another thing that the game focuses on in your collection. And that's part of the garage here. I'll show in just a moment. Hey, there's my one I need to put my helmet on. So that's cool. Alright, well that meant... And then I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's finish getting these rewards here, but... This is 2-star. Ooh, look, there's a Charger. Still wish they had a Challenger on here. Maybe they will. Ooh, 10,000. I'll take it. Alright. Then we got a 3-star. I wonder what this is going to be. Ooh, a Tesla. Or some NOS, man. Some sort of upgrade, huh? Fully customized. Oh, with my Scrocco. Okay. That's cool. I can stick that on my Scrocco. My Scrocco, I've been liking driving that car, actually. I don't really like front-wheel drive, but I've been liking driving that thing. Okay, so going back on what I was talking about before here, you've got, in your garage here, you've got the car collection. This is something they're really pushing in the game, is to collect all the cars. And this categorizes it by country, manufacturer, model year, or category. And you can see all the silhouettes of the cars, so you can... the race cars are harder, but the factory cars you can kind of guess. These are still Group 3, but when you get into the factory cars, it becomes a little bit easier. Obviously, we got a Jeep here. I think this is like a Mercedes or something. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like some sort of Jaguar, or possibly, what's that other one that looks like that? I recognize these. I can't remember all the... This is the one with the wing. There's a Corvette, obviously. That looks like one of the Ferraris. I'm not sure about that one. Obviously a Samba bus. But you can see what I mean. A lot of these you can tell what they are. That looks like a GT40. Obviously, a Roadrunner Superbird. That'll be cool. I'm hoping there's some more American muscle, because they were really short on the American cars. I suppose it's hard to find those in Japan, but they really, if they're going to have these cars, they should have like an office in every country for modeling cars. I can volunteer one of my Mark II Supras once I get it done. Alright, so then we've gotten that, and now, as I mentioned before, if you want to look at it like you did in GC Sport, this is basically your garage right here, under change car. I mean, it's identical. There's nothing different. Besides the PP. Now you've got your PP all over everything. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's just so blatantly like childish, I don't know. But anyway, now we can go back to the livery editor here, and I can load up my helmet. Because I have the, you have to actually obtain the helmet. So if you look here, open design, I think it's right in here. Now, where is that? Hang on. Oh, it's up here. You go up here, change. Okay. And then you see my helmet right here. Now that I have the metallic one, you have to actually have it down here in your base model. GP metallic GT. Oh, it's not the metallic GT. Oh, crap. I've got the GT and the metallic, but not the metallic GT. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I can't use my cool helmet yet. I really like my helmet. I'm very proud of that. And then the racing suit.
Moving on. I hate Lambos.
See, I have to get suit 04 in order to put my suit up, too. So not yet, but we're getting there. So it's going to take a while to get this anywhere near where I'm at in GT Sport. But that's it for basically what I wanted to go through on this. I don't want to get into any racing here. I'm going to go take a siesta. I'm going to set my alarm set for 6:20, so if I got about 5 minutes to get off of here and get in bed. So I get a couple hours in yet. But I wanted to thank everyone for watching. If you have any questions, please make sure you leave me a comment. I don't see many comments anymore left on, non-streams, so go ahead and leave me a comment. I'll answer you. I haven't been in the YT studio because I hadn't seen any comments. So planning on being on tonight for some unlocking. I'll try to run through that Alsace race. And I get some more things unlocked. Hope to get the Legends over here is what I thought I had heard something about Legends. So yeah, right in between these two is that building is legendary cars. So I can't think of anything else important. That somebody now there is this Beyond the Apex magazine thing, which you can go in there and learn some things. That's pretty basic stuff. My page is what used to be, I think, my profile. So notifications, you can go on here. You can see all the different people.
The other unlock is challenges.
Oh, it's challenges. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. And you got news feed, which I don't think. Yeah, that's just kind of showing what I did. So. Gallery and friends. You can see what everybody's done. I got to get a photo up there too. That's something I haven't done yet. And there's our gallery, milestones. So all bronze. So we got a couple of things to clear up. We'll do those over time. I'm not too concerned about making that a priority. I want to get this unlocked so we can start doing some online racing and stuff on here. Maybe I'll create a lobby and we'll have some fun some night with everybody who watches. I'll make sure I leave plenty of notice. I don't want to somebody just come on and say, hey, what's going on? So I guess that's it. Until next time, thank you everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you can, share the channel. And I'll be continuing to post anything on here that I post under my normal tags, which is KPD, FQ2, STM. So KingPittdawg, KPD, FQ2 First Quality 2, FQ2, and STM Save the Manuals. So until then, until next time, KingPittdawg out.